Ordinary things you can't buy in North Korea. Coca-Cola. North Korea is one of the only two countries in the world that don't have Coca-Cola in any of their shops. It is mainly due to ideological reasons that Coca-Cola doesn't sell its products in the Hermit Kingdom. It is reported that the elite people of Pyongyang buy Coca-Cola that's bottled in China and sold to them. However, there are quite a few knockoff concoctions of the famous drink available for the people. So, the people can imagine they are drinking Coca-Cola with a locally made soda that claims to be a cocoa-flavored sweet soda drink. These local counterfeits are served at restaurants and sold at local convenience stores. Vacation. North Korean citizens cannot buy an international ticket or fly to another country. That's not because it is very expensive, but because it is completely forbidden. In fact, most citizens are barred from entering their own capital city. Even to visit their relatives in another town or village, they have to apply for permission from the government. Very few North Koreans can go abroad to China or Russia but only to earn money. So, the North Koreans have no scope of taking that much needed vacation and are also sadly unaware of its need. Newspapers and magazines. In North Korea, all print media is strictly controlled by the government. Every piece of news or magazine is heavily monitored and only used to circulate propaganda. As there is no concept of private press, all the information in print is disseminated by the state news agency. Daily newspapers are usually displayed inside special stands on the streets and cannot be purchased. So, it is also impossible to find old copies of newspapers in a library. As you might have guessed, foreign newspapers and magazines are out of the question. Haircut and hair dye. A few years ago, it was reported that many men in North Korea styled their hair after the distinctive haircut of Kim Jong-un. But he was probably not flattered by this, and now, men and women can only get one of the state-approved haircuts. They can only choose from a list of 15 hairstyles deemed appropriate by the authorities. Spiked hair is exclusively not allowed as it is considered to be rebellious. Also, going for a different look by dyeing your hair is not allowed, and everyone's hair has to be black unless it's grey due to aging. Buying hair dye is considered to be a capitalist trend and could even be punishable. Real estate. Apartments in North Korea are not officially for sale, as the government owns the exclusive rights to all the land and property. Properties are distributed by the government to the citizens. Also, one doesn't have the option to move to the capital from the countryside, as this privilege is only available to a distinguished few. It is reported that an apartment can be purchased via the black market for around $80,000. But according to the refugees, the official salary of an ordinary North Korean is just $4 per month. Car. In the hermit state, owning a car is an unimaginable luxury. Those few who own cars are very rich and powerful people. All cars in North Korea are imported and sold at an exorbitant rate which only the elite can afford. If you want to buy a car, you need the government's permission, which is also very difficult to procure. In fact, even a commodity like bicycle is not very affordable for an ordinary citizen, and all bicycles have license plates, just like cars. McDonald's. There are no fast food chains in North Korea, and people mostly resort to street food kiosks that serve traditional Korean food. So, North Koreans cannot grab a burger or fries whenever they crave some greasy food. However, it's reported that North Korean elites have McDonald's burgers especially flown in from China to satisfy their pangs at great expense, without regard for the common people. Interestingly enough, the country's former leader Kim Jong-il once claimed to have invented the hamburger and described it as double bread with meat. Blue jeans. Just like everything else, jeans are quite expensive in North Korea, but those who can afford them can wear them. However, the denim should be black because blue jeans are prohibited due to the country's unusual restrictions. In North Korea, blue jeans embody capitalism, and all in all, Western clothing is looked down upon. It was reported that even kids as young as 15 have taken up the cause of restricting imperialist denim by patrolling the streets in search of westernized citizens. The areas bordering China are primarily monitored, and breaking the rule could land trendy citizens in labor camps.